KBRR Channel 10, Thief River Falls, Grand Forks, and KNRR Channel 12, Pembina. Your Fox stations. Fox stations.
Grown apples. It's The Late Show with David Letterman. Tonight, Matthew Broderick, Neil Diamond, and jockey Julie Crone. Plus, Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra. And now, a man who meets his destiny at full throttle, David Letterman.
Thank you. Hey. Thank you very much. All right. Yes, sir. Hi. All right. Thank you very much. Welcome to the program, ladies and gentlemen. That's very gratifying. Thank you very much for showing up here this afternoon. Big news. Oh, no, first of all, did you have a nice weekend? A lot of big news over the weekend. You know, the big biosphere project out there in Oracle, Arizona. Are you familiar with the biosphere? Yeah, okay. 11 men and women scientists came out of the biosphere after being sealed in this artificial environment for like 2 years. They came out yesterday, and I think everything's okay. Now psychologists attached to the project are considering what would be the most sensitive way now to tell these people about Lonnie and Bert. Hi. Hi. It's Frontier Days here at the Late Show. Oh, okay. I don't know if you've been following this. I've mentioned it a couple of nights. New York City is having a problem with their school system. Asbestos in all of the schools here in New York City. So you know what they did? And I think this is good. They closed them down. They sent an asbestos team in there, and they pulled out all that deadly asbestos. And now we finally, after this huge ordeal, we get some good results, some good information, something positive has come of this. They did extensive testing, and now it looks like New York City school kids are virtually fireproof. So that's the good side. Thank you. Oh, come on. Hey. You know, these are just jokes. I connected to the school situation. Here's a staggering statistic, or as we say back in Indiana, statistic. Listen to this, regarding high school kids here in New York City, 1 out of every 25 high schooler has said yes, that they have taken a gun to class. That's stunning, isn't it? And the other 24 say that their dog ate it. So I have no idea. I have no idea. But that, oh, come on. And I don't think that one was even quite a joke, as a matter of fact. Fascinating survey. I guess you know this by now, has pledged $2.5 billion to help the Palestinians, and I understand $1 billion of that will be used for a Yasser Arafat makeover. That's not a bad idea. If you're planning on traveling to Europe or any place else that the Virgin Atlantic Airlines flies, listen to this. You know, we're right in the middle of some kind of airline battle, some kind of ticket war. Virgin Atlantic Airlines now says if you fly with them on certain routes, they have gambling. They have video poker, they have blackjack, and they have roulette. It's interesting, you know, but if I'm really interested in gambling in the skies, I'll just fly Continental. By the way, there's our first litigation of the week right there. I'm only joking, boys. I'm only joking. Yesterday, a guy at Niagara Falls went over the falls in a barrel, and he survived. And what's interesting about this is the second time he has done this. He did the same thing about 8 years ago. He's the only man in the history of that marvelous wonder in upstate New York to go over the falls twice and live. And, you know, I think it's nice to see that Dan Quayle is staying busy. That's what I think. Ladies and gentlemen, Miss Elizabeth Taylor. Liz, nice to see you. She looks wonderful. I guess you know by now that President Bill Clinton is in our city, in New York City. He came in yesterday. That's right. He was at the UN all day today. And yesterday he spent the afternoon, I kind of like this about Clinton. He spent the afternoon yesterday at a diner, a coffee shop in Queens, and he's talking up his new health care package, and he kept asking the same questions over and over again. When people came into the diner, he would say, do you like my new health care proposal? Do you have any problems with the current system? And are you going to finish that chili? I thought... You bet! Oh, come on! Oh, please! You people are great, and I couldn't be happier because what we're doing tonight, we need a great audience, and I'm so happy you're here. Oh, wait. Wait a minute. Let me tell you who's on the big program tonight. A favorite of ours and a fine actor, Matthew Broderick, will be joining us. Sure. Oh, yeah. Also, Neil Diamond is here. Neil Diamond. Man, for no apparent reason, I feel great. Thank you. And our favorite jockey, Julie Crone, is on the show. Now, say hello to our good friend Paul Schaefer. He's right over here. Paul. Hey, buddy. Hey, buddy. Hey.
You're fabulous. Thank you so much. Good to see you. Yeah.
It feels like we got a happening crowd here tonight.
We got a happening crowd. It's good. That didn't happen. Happening show.
Yeah.
Man. What's the matter?
I'll tell you, I have a little problem with this some nights, and especially on a day like today.
What's that?
Because it's been very odd here in New York. It looks like it's cold here in New York City, but it's not cold at all. But it's been rainy, it's been drizzly, it's been foggy all day, and when you walk outside, it's like 80. So because of the humidity and the difference of the temperature inside and outside, I think the dew point factors in. Every time you go outside, anything on you that can fog up will fog up. And it's very disorienting, and I'll tell you what this leads to is, I don't know if you people know this, in our audience every night we seat about, 400?
I think so, yeah.
410, I don't know what it is.
Something like that.
And we also have a number of people who would like to be in the audience, but we can't put everybody in, so they come... All right. And I think maybe you heard the people that I'm talking about.
Yes.
Screaming like wild monkeys. And the people who can't get in but come to the show and wait in line all day, and especially on a day like today when it's raining and nasty, those are the standby ticket holders. And what they do is, if they only get a chance to get in here if a ticket holder doesn't show up, or if during the show a ticket holder, might die.
Right.
It could happen. From laughing too hard.
Oh.
You could die right...
Could happen any time.
So anyway, they're out in the lobby, and that's where they are. Hal, turn on the camera out there in the lobby. There they are. Okay. All right, turn it off. Maybe it all worked out for the best.
Well.
So, I'm thinking, let me see him again, Hal. seem to be able to respond to simple questions. So I think I would like to try and do something nice for these people because today is such a miserable day outside and we have such a wonderful show inside and they're not going to get to see it. So turn it on again, Hal. Excuse me, sir, what is your name? Right there, you.
Mark.
I'm sorry, I was talking to the gentleman in the white T-shirt. What is your name, sir?
John.
Okay, did he say Tom?
John.
He said John. I can't hear the gentleman. You, sir, are going to be in charge of the standby group, all right? Are you responsible?
Aces.
Okay. No, now listen, no screwing around, all right? Do exactly as I tell you. All right, get everybody in a single line and walk slowly and quietly and orderly into the theater, all right?
Gotcha.
Follow one of the pages. Hey, no wacky hijinks, all right? All right, come on in. Okay, right there. Hold it right there. There, hold it. Right here. Okay. Hi, how are you? Come on in. Nice to see you. Okay. First of all, thank you very much for coming to my New York area crusade. I appreciate it. We got about 50 people. I have here, ladies and gentlemen, 50 tickets to go see Miss Saigon. Now, wait a minute. Believe me, we're going to have much more fun here. Now it's right across the street. Now, you know, showtime over there is not till like 8 o'clock, so you have roughly a 2.5-hour wait, all right? But you're in charge. Nothing better go wrong. Now, it may be raining, and we're crossing a busy intersection. All right, people, look out for one another. Keep your heads up. Here we go. We're going to see Miss Saigon. Open up the doors. Go right on through, Tom. Thank you. I'll be with you in a second. Hi, how are you? There you go. Oh, hi, how are you? Nice to see you. How are you? Good to see you. Come on, here we go. No, here we go. All right, hurry. All right. We've got to hurry. Watch it. Whoa. No. Where did Tom go? Okay. All right. Here, you're right there. Good for you. Okay. We're going into that over here. Okay. There's one for you. Go right in. Don't make trouble. Well, we're going to enjoy the show. Thank you. Let me get that cut in line. I think so, too. We'll rough him up. All right, there you go. Sir. Enjoy yourself. You get about 2 hours. 2.5 hours. Oh, good. I love Australia. Right there. See you.
Oh, no.
I'm very confused. No, just go ahead and enjoy the show. It's one Tony's, you know. Yes. All right. All right, we'll kick away. Yeah, that's what. Well, that was
Thank you,
kind of
sir.
an ugly thing to say.
Take it away.
All right. We'll be right back, folks. 2 hours from curtain. There you go.
Saigon.
And also, I think they have a helicopter there, don't they? Ah, yeah. See, ladies and gentlemen, you people aren't missing a thing. Why are some people like that? I give the woman a free ticket to go in there and see. This thing has won Tony Awards, for heaven's sakes.
That's right.
I give her a free ticket, and she has to say something nasty to me. But, you know, I know her seat number. Let's see. Ladies and gentlemen, here tonight is our top 10 list, the category from the home office. Sioux City, Iowa. It's the category tonight, top 10 signs you've come to the show on a bad night. I'm not saying you have, but here we have top 10 signs now that you may be here on a bad night. Number 10, rats in the theater are scrappier than usual. Number 9, everyone in your row is wearing handcuffs and a Rikers Island jumpsuit.
I'd rather see this than you anytime.
She hurt you.
How would you like to see this? and a woman from Australia.
Really?
You must have no idea what the hell is going on. He's in here from Australia being jerked around New York City. Here, go there. Have that. Number 8, I just sit in my chair and rock back and forth without uttering a word. Signs you've come on a bad night. First half hour, I get a throat culture. Second half hour, I wait for the results. Number 6, instead of real comedy, we take the standby audience to Miss Saigon. Yeah. Number 5, Gallagher is a guest on the program and he forgot his watermelons. Number 4, you're forced to view more home videos of me on the 4th of July after I gained a lot of weight. Oh yeah, there I am. Me at my place, putting up the flag on the 4th of July. Kind of winded. Number 3, by first commercial, I'm winky on bourbon. Number 2, Ghost of Ed Sullivan appears before you and says, this one is going to blow, really, really blow. And the number 1 sign you've come to the show on a bad night, Kathy Lee's out of stories about Cody. Oh, no! The curtain doesn't go up for another 2 hours and 10 minutes.
What are they going to do over there?
Oh, there's Tom. Yeah. Just keep telling yourself, that guy's in charge.
Yeah.
Oh, man. Mr. First Nighter.
Kind of.
Just had his T-shirt pressed, and he's ready for a night of theater. Oh, man. Our first guest on the program tonight is a Tony Award winner and the star of such films as, of course, Ferris Bueller's Day Off. What a blockbuster that was. He also appeared in The Freshman with Marlon Brando and others. And A Life in the Theater co-stars Jack Lemmon and premieres on TNT October 9th. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the show Matthew Broderick. Matthew. Hey, how you doing?
Yeah, I'm all right.
How's it going?
Dave.
How's your summer?
Good. My summer was very nice.
You know, we went through this before, but I'm sorry, I'm going to say it again. How old are you?
Really old.
No, you're not, because to me you look like you're about 17. Now stop scratching that. What do you got there? Are you 30 yet?
I'm 31.
Are you really?
Yeah.
Man.
Woo! 31.
How was your summer? How you doing?
Well, my summer was very nice. I went away. I was in Ireland
Yeah.
for a while, as I like to do.
Do you have any trouble getting to the theater today because there's the presidential gridlock?
Yeah, well...
Bill is at the UN.
Yes, that's right. Yes, so there is traffic. I was in a big stretch limo, however. I think
Oh,
provided
well.
by your show, and I want to thank you now for that.
We do what we can.
Yeah. Ordinarily, though, I ride a bicycle.
When you're in Manhattan?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm one of the few, you know. And,
It's a great way to get around, but I think it's also a little risky. It's a little dangerous, isn't it?
oh, it's quite dangerous,
Yeah.
I think. But, you know, I'm still here so
Good for
far.
you.
And you get flats, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And I've had 6 stolen so far.
You've had 6 bicycles stolen?
Yeah, 6.
Wow. In what period of time and what are the circumstances?
Oh, in practically every circumstance you could think of, I've had a bike stolen. Most recently, I went to Paragon's Sporting Goods.
Big sporting department store
Yeah.
here in, where is it? Down by somewhere.
17th Street, I think.
Exactly, yeah.
And it's a great
Why
store.
don't you take the standby audience down there and buy everybody a ball glove?
And I got there and I said, can I take the bicycle inside? And there were 4 security guards. And they said, no, we don't let bikes in here.
Do some merchants let you bring the bike in?
Oh, yeah, sometimes, you know. Not always. But they said, no, we have locks, though. Use one of our locks, lock it up, go inside, and it'll be fine. There's 4 guards here. Everything's okay. So I went in, and I went upstairs and picked up a set of heavy hands.
Heavy hands being...
You know, that you walk along and you work out the upper body as well.
Oh, like they're hand weights?
Yeah.
Ah, I see. Okay.
Heavy hands.
And you asked for them by name?
Yeah. I have a deal with them. I came back, and the guard comes coming toward me and I said, and I said, he recognizes me or something. He said, oh, yeah, you're the guy with the bike. I said, yeah. He said, I have some bad news for you. Got stolen. And I said, yeah. And he said, you're Matthew Broderick, aren't you? And I said, yeah. And he wanted me to sign something. And I said, wait, the bike got stolen? What do you mean? And he said, yeah, a guy came over with a big pipe, and bam, it was gone incredibly quickly.
He had broken the lock that they provided?
With a long piece of plumber's pipe, yeah. And they were just flabbergasted that it had been stolen, but completely, they didn't do a thing. There were 4 guards.
Yeah. So they watched this whole thing.
They watched it, and they were just shocked, you know.
And the guy probably purchased the pipe in the store. That's the way these things work.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's a connection between them giving me the lock and the thing getting stolen. I'm looking into that now.
So how many bikes do you have?
Now?
Yeah.
3.
3. When
I left the house, 3, yeah.
What kind are they? Do you have like a regular bike? Do you have a 10-speed? Do you have like a mountain bike?
I have a mountain bike. I have a kind of messenger bike with 1 brake and terrifying bike.
Yeah, that's the one you spend most of the time on?
That's the one that I lock up because I actually hope somebody will steal it.
Yeah, that doesn't work that way, though, does it?
They don't ever steal it. They hate it, too.
All right, we need to pause here for a commercial. We'll continue visiting with Matthew Broderick. Nice to see you. Paul Schaefer and the CBS Orchestra and Matthew Broderick. Your father wasn't Broderick Crawford, was he?
No. You're not the first person who thought
I know,
that.
but I enjoyed it myself. But you know who you are, you have a relationship with, this is no secret, of course, is a lovely actress, a very talented woman, and very funny and very pleasant, very personable. We like her a great deal on this show.
I can tell.
Yeah, Sarah Jessica Parker.
Yeah.
Who is, she was here, I think, last Monday night.
She was here last Monday.
Yeah. You're a lucky man. She's very nice.
I know I am.
Yeah. How long have you known her?
I've known her, my God, a year and a half, maybe? Oh, yeah. See, this is what happens. Yeah, because she was on the show and talked about our relationship.
One time on the other show, she was talking about how she would like to get married, but didn't know if it was imminent, I think.
Right. Which, yeah, well, you know, I thought, hey, you know, let me make my own decisions. It's my life, okay? Because I knew that when she did it, you see, that people would get involved in our life in a way that maybe we didn't, I thought. Anyway.
Yeah, people seem to leap to that sort of a situation, and they want to apply pressure when frankly, it's none of their business.
Yes, now, shortly after that, we went to a play together. What now? We went to a play, a very nice romantic musical, She Loves Me, and we were watching, and it was real nice, and I think we were holding hands, very enjoyable.
That's
and
nice.
Thank you. And
So it's really coming along after a year and a half then, huh?
No. You know, it's just more pressure. Sorry. Everywhere I go is more pressure.
I'm just being stupid. Forgive me.
Yes, well, but anyway, when the lights came up between acts, the woman who's been kind of staring at me leans over Sarah Jessica and said, you should take her up on her offer. She's quite lovely. Thank you. Yeah, I think I will now that she's...
Was there a fair amount of friction about that? Because I would guess that if you want to get married, she certainly would be the one to whom you'd like to be married, right?
Oh, this is like Oprah or something.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, men who can't commit. Yeah, she's wonderful.
Yeah.
But even now, I'm talking personal, and then she'll say, but see, you were even more than I was.
No, I don't want to go any farther than this, but I know a little of this dynamic, but I'm just saying, to me, I mean, I think the world of this woman, and it seems like you could...
I think we're getting an idea of what the scenario you would like to see play.
No, not.
Yeah.
No, I'm just saying, it seems like it would be a very, very good coupling.
It would
nice
be.
match,
She's totally lovely. We're very happy.
Did you see her on the show when she was here before?
This last time? Yes. And
We have some videotape.
beautiful.
Yeah, and she also Xeroxed her head. I'll roll the videotape of Sarah Jessica. There she is.
Yes, the answer is yes.
Do you do that at home?
No. No.
Tell us about the film with Jack Lemmon. You've worked with all of the great legends in show business and stage, haven't you?
Bruno Kirby.
Bruno Kirby, of course. Marlon Brando,
Yeah.
Jack Lemmon. Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah.
Sean Connery. Yeah, see? And Dustin Hoffman. And I've worked with a lot of them.
What is the film on TNT?
The film on TNT is called The Life in the Theater, and it's me and Jack Lemmon, and it's written by David Mamet. It's from his play, and it's really funny. And
I understand this is interesting because it's an earlier work by Mamet. It's like when he was...
He doesn't cuss.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 20 years ago he wrote the play.
Yes, yeah. And he was, I think, 25 or something when he wrote it. And it's a beautiful script. I mean, you'd never know he was 25.
Yeah.
I think he was 30, 35 years old.
And you enjoyed working with Jack Lemmon?
I loved working with him.
Yeah,
He's like a complete gentleman, you know, and the old pro kind of theater guy.
It seems like a good combination there, too, you and Jack Lemmon.
Yeah, I loved him.
I'm sorry to hear about the bike.
Oh, me too.
And good luck with Sarah Jessica.
Thank you.
Matthew, nice to see you. Matthew Broderick, kids. We'll be right back here.
Robin brought you first-hand reports from a special briefing with Hillary Rodham Clinton. She talked with senators and congressmen from Minnesota and North Dakota about how you could be affected. Whether it's on Capitol Hill or in the Red River Valley, you'll find hard news for hard-working people on KTHI News 11.
I love what...
Yes, sir. How do you do? Nice to see you. You know, I'll tell you what also kind of hurt my feelings.
What's that?
Well, first of all, you got to consider this woman. We don't know where she comes from. First of all, she gets a free ticket to see our show. All right, granted, it's maybe she's going to see our show. And then I hand her a $600 ticket to see Miss Saigon.
$600? Is that what they're going for now?
So she gets that. You get to sit right on stage.
Well.
You get to fire a rifle
Man,
for the $600. You're in a foxhole is where you're at. So not only then she says, I would rather see this anyway than see you. You know what else kind of hurt my feelings?
What?
Well, when the audience came in, the standby audience, and I announced that they were going to see Miss Saigon, and you people pretended like you were disappointed. That kind of hurt my feelings, too. Thank you. All right. Hey. Let's go over there. I think Biff has gone over to give them refreshments in the Broadway Theater. The folks waiting another hour and 50 minutes for the... Attaboy, Biff! That's her right there. The one there in the checked coat, that's her right there. Frankly, between you and me, I'm happy they're gone. Oh, it's a joke. Relax, will you? Ladies and gentlemen, for you folks here in our theater tonight, because I don't want you to feel left out, we have a little surprise for you as well. Yep. I want you to say hello to Miss Saigon herself, Rona Figueroa. Rona, come on in. How are you? Wave to the folks there. Miss Saigon, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for coming over. Man, this is more fun than a Mets rainout, ain't it? We'll be right back here with Neil Diamond, ladies and gentlemen.
Drawbacks is you don't get a lot of attention. You really don't. Thank you. You feel my pain, as Quentin would say. No, really, I was the middle child in a large family, and I don't know, I didn't get a lot of attention. And really, I think that's what this whole show is about. I think this is my sad and sick way to try and get some attention from my parents, finally. So, hello, Mom and Dad? It's me, remember me? Hi. The middle one? No? Ma, you know what? They're not watching. Nightline ran late, and they're watching Nightline. No, it's true. Another problem when you don't get a lot of attention is, for example, a lot of people ask me, they say, Conan, why do you have that weird name? All right? It's an odd name to have. Well, it's because I had to name myself. I really did. My parents forgot. You know? You're very lucky that tonight you're not watching Late Night with Gaga O'Brien, because babies are not good at names. Let me tell you something. All right, well, listen, enough of my foolishness. We have a great show tonight, a terrific show. We have actor Chris Penn is with us here. And we have author David Halberstam with us. Max, please, would you do me the favor and play me over?
It's my thing.
All right,
Boy.
thank you. And I'd also like you to say hello, please, to my friend, my pal, my amigo, Mr. Andy Richter.
Hi.
Good.
Oh, you know, same old thing.